thing is I don't want people only give to get back. That's recoupment. Always have their two hands out. Like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out with me. And either way, it ain't gotta be love. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Detroit Lions. Team, we're set for football, and we are underway from Ford Field. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Jump in a minute, but can't steer it no more. Riding the wave, but now you're chilling on shore. What's it used to be a fix when your inside's gone? This, but you don't want to see more. You want to see more, but you only see sore. Life just slows you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You check about thoughts and memories.
And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. He'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Friends just having kids, they adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a life with no love? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source?
This out quickly to Williams. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. No gain on the play.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's gone. Finding Williams once more, complete. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. The Lions have 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they move back above 500 with a victory last week.
And you look at their start, a win, a loss, then a win. This might be something we see from them a lot this year because when they're at their best, they can play with anybody. But bringing their best every week, that's been a challenge thus far.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch out, watch out. Alert, push, alert, push, alert, push.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And a loose football. And the Panthers have recovered. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Young now after the fumble recovery. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now, this defense for the Lions, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2 yards on the play. And the Panther first down.
And they'll go again here with Hubbard. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Tackle made that time by Aleem McNeil.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Young. Looking middle, and he finds McMillan. So 8 yards on the completion there. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. The play fake, now Young. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And the Panthers first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Young. This will be caught at about the 6. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
For the extra point.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Touchdown. This is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. Oh, nice move. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. So from the 37, here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
Goff going to shift him around. Second and 3. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It got his man complete. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play there for Detroit. 51 yards.
Well, my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
We'll go right back to St. Brown. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Lions are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point just does sneak over the bar. And we are tied at 7. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. You talk about this Lions defense. They come into this one ranked number 5 in the NFL against the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Throwing, Young. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And this is caught inside the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run here with Hubbard. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now. 7-7, our score after 1. Panther football to start quarter number 2. As they come up now, second and goal. Hubbard again. Trying to find a lane, but he finds nothing but defenders. Stopped for no gain at the 2-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Young with it, third and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on third and goal. Let's see what they do on fourth and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on fourth and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
No, field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on fourth and goal. Now Young. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Lions are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth and goal.
Result of the play,
Well, Charles, certainly circle that play. We might have to revisit it later. They had 3 in their back pocket. They go for it on 4th and goal and throw the pick.
Well, you know, we're still in the first half. A bold call nonetheless. And I guess the book might have said take the 3, but it looks like they burned the book and just said, give me the analytics. And the analytics said, go for it. Didn't work out.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I'd give some credit to the defender on that one. He read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
From the gun, here's Goff. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a 1st down.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9. Goff now looking to throw. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackman. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Following the interception, Young. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
The score, Panthers 14, Lions 7.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Goff. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
It's a gain of 3.
The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's 2nd down. Goff throwing again. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. It's complete to Williams. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. He was out there waving his arms, and when you get a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
And this will not have the distance to get there. Short, no good, just under. The crossbar, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
And as you saw right there, this is a guy with pretty good speed for a tight end. Nice job there, catching the short throw and turning it upfield. He could also be a weapon downfield as well.
On 1st and 10, it's Brooks. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard. You hit the 35.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Young to throw it. Now they go screen. It's complete.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with a little gain.
3rd and 4.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They go play action. Young. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And this is scooped up by the Lions. He was trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit for the 1st down. Instead, he lost the ball.
Yeah, and he was short of the 1st down, but not by much. Trying his best, as you noted, to get there. Sometimes that extra effort can cost you.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Yeah, they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive. Missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. It's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To the left side, he finds Slaw. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Detroit. Isaac Slaw, 55 yards. And the Lions are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by York is up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Ran by the LOC up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They mouths been full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the etiquette. LA yelling.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units in there. Trying to put the defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
2nd down and 4. Young will set to throw. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And this is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown, Carolina.
Chuba Hubbard, his first touchdown of the year. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
The kick is good.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And it's caught inside the 25. And he's going to get this deep on the Carolina side of the field. A big play there just before halftime. 55 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. A shotgun snap for Goff. That's complete right side. It's too slow. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Out of the gun, Goff. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
He's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. Goff going to keep it himself. Trying to bear him up in there, but I don't think he got it. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. And no move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Outside, so I'm staying inside. Shout to you and I take a poop like Tupac. I seen a bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Don't know the west side, give it side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably the reason you die trying to feel the offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and then really bunch them up. And we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far. Fun to watch. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, we'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. It's Young off play action. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half, Young. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And a throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. This is 2nd and 8. To throw, Young. They'll find McMillan here. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here is Young. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Young. He'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard. His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up third down now.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
Young. Checks this down to Hubbard. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Off the play fake, Young. He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first.
A gain of 5. And the Panther first down.
Throwing, Young. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
15-yard line.
A running play. It's Dowdle. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. It's going to be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 6-yard line.
They run again with Dowdle. And the stop will come inside the 5-4. They give them 2 yards there as they're set up now with a first and goal.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've run the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Hubbard is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll run. It's Sanders. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Jatavion Sanders. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have scored again in this 3rd quarter. This time to move out in front. On is Fitzgerald now for the PAT. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
So wet it down. Get your money up.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. But Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, the bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
But when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Third and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
First down. First and 10 at the 40.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Derek Brown forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards.
33-yard line.
The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. From the gun, here's Goff. He's going to air one out. And that's caught inside the 30. A big connection on that one. 42 yards. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
26-yard line.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's gone. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. Down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Detroit Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Goff. It is intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Panthers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, first down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
They'll start on the ground with Hubbard. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Taken down on the play by Aiden Hutchinson.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
Second down, another chance for Hubbard. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
And it's 3rd down.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Young now. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are right back in this football game. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
And showcasing those strong legs on that run, getting through one tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
To throw is gone. That is caught by Laporta. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Back to throw. Goff. St. Brown making the catch on the outright. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
Like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Quick toss by Goff is complete. And he takes this one in for the Lions. Touchdown. Isaac to Slaw with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
They go play action. Young. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 13 yards. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Now it's 2nd and 10. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
Young now from the 50. This is caught by McMillan. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. They'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be 4th down. Looking to throw, Young. Got a man, that's the gap. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A gutsy call turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. Both sides were holding their breath there on that fourth down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
They run here with Dowdle. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to run.
The career is more at stake when you win your pound. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line.
Right back to him on first down. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at the yard.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Here's second and a yard. On the run, it's Dowdle. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
First down and 10 yards to go.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. First and 10 here. Now a handoff as they run left side. Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
That was well defense right there. He saw the play in front of him and able to hold the point of attack. Then he sheds him and goes and makes a tackle for a loss.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Rico Dowdle taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Panthers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth.
For the extra point.
Extra point splits the uprights. And they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
This is first and 10. Goff now to throw. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 34-yard line.
Goff. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And they will finally put it into the return, but not in until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. And they'll indeed take a knee. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today. And really, I mean, we know why. Those 3 turnovers by that offense, that's ultimately what doomed them.
And this is what coaches preach all the time to every team that we ever talk with. Taking care of the ball on offense, trying to take it away on defense. And let's face it, when you give it away 3 times in one game, you make it very difficult for your team to get the W.
So for Carolina, it took a few weeks, but they finally get their first win of the season here in Week 4. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Lions, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.